Do you lose your temper at those you love? Are anger outbursts leaving you feeling lonely, isolated, and ashamed? Do you know that you should manage your anger better, but you don't know where to seek help? If you've answered yes to any of these questions, this episode of the Anger Secrets podcast is for you. In this episode, we look at the difference between face-to-face and online anger management programs, whether online anger management programs are effective, and discuss which option may be right for you. Hello and welcome to the Anger Secrets podcast. I'm Alistair Dews, and over the last 30 years, I've taught over 10,000 men and women to control their anger, master their emotions, and create calmer, happier, and more respectful relationships. In the Anger Secrets podcast, I will share the same proven tools and techniques I've used to help people like you overcome their anger issues and create calmer, happier, and more loving relationships. For a free training to help you quickly transform your anger, visit angersecrets.com/training. That's angersecrets.com/training. Now let's jump into this episode of the Anger Secrets podcast. Do online anger management programs work? This is a question I get from many people I work with. Let's start, however, by looking at the difference between face-to-face and online anger management programs. Let's start with face-to-face programs. So what are face-to-face anger management programs? Face-to-face anger management programs are usually conducted in a group setting, with an instructor facilitating the group and leading discussions. Typically, these groups run for approximately 12 to 20 weeks, with group members meeting every week, usually in the evening for about 2 hours. These programs are also divided by gender, with men and women in separate groups. Over the last 30 years, I have run approximately 2,000 face-to-face anger management group sessions, and I know that these programs can be effective. In fact, in some cases, they can transform lives. However, they also have many downsides, which I will discuss in this episode soon. On the other hand, online anger management programs usually consist of a series of video lessons and worksheets designed to help you understand your anger and develop ways to control it. These programs often include an individual or group coaching component, such as the option to attend weekly Zoom coaching sessions. I have offered an online anger management program for about 5 years. In contrast to face-to-face anger management programs, online programs can be completed at your own pace and in the comfort of your own home. Additionally, they often have the significant benefit that you can repeat the lessons and worksheets as often as you need. This helps you reinforce the learning that you make. Many clients of mine, for example, watch the lessons in my online anger management program several times. This really helps reinforce the learning. Other clients may watch the program with their partners or spouses, meaning that the learning from the program is shared, and the program can be used as a tool for creating a better relationship, including practicing together many relationship skills, such as active listening or giving clear messages. So both face-to-face and online programs have benefits, but which is more effective? If you are experiencing anger issues, should you attend a face-to-face program or enroll in an online anger management program? In my opinion, the answer to this question can depend on your individual circumstances, but my experience suggests that completing an online anger management program is generally more effective than completing a face-to-face program. So why is this? The main reason, I believe, is what I have already talked about. Participating in an online anger management program gives you the flexibility to pause, rewind, and repeat lessons, which helps you reinforce the learning. It also helps you to work at your own pace and at your own schedule, which helps keep motivation levels up. For example, if you have a break during your workday, you can watch a lesson, or if you're up late at night and have nothing else to do, you can also log in to your online anger management program and complete a lesson or two. To give an example of the effectiveness of online anger management programs, here are some quotes from clients of mine who have completed my online anger management program called the Complete Anger Management System. Let's start with Jason. Jason completed the Complete Anger Management System several years ago. He had in the past also attended face-to-face anger management programs and counselling to help him deal with his anger issues, but neither of these approaches were successful. After completing the Complete Anger Management System, Jason told me that this course had been incredibly helpful for him, and said this: "One of the things that I've really appreciated about it being an online course is that I can continue to go back to it whenever I want. If I wake up at 4 in the morning, for example, and can't get back to sleep, I can log on and do some modules. I can also do it in my own time, which for me was what I wanted and what I needed." Another client of mine, Lisa, said this about doing the Complete Anger Management System: "I really like that it's online because I can do it at my own pace. I can go back through the lessons. I can make notes. I can rewatch the videos. I can download all of the worksheets and stuff. Whenever I do a lesson, I sit down with pen and paper and I write things down. And I'll pause the video and I'll write down which of the points that are most applicable to me and to my life and what I think will be most helpful to me." Finally, Arjan, another client of mine who completed the Complete Anger Management System several years ago, said this: "If you do not have much time in your life, you should do an online course because it's quite handy. You can take your phone and spend 10 to 15 minutes on a lesson, and you can do one lesson a day. And if you do one lesson a day, you will definitely see changes in just a few weeks." So as you can see from my clients' experiences, online anger management programs can be an effective and convenient way to learn how to manage your anger and create calmer, happier, and more respectful relationships. Finally, let's look at the question, do online anger management programs actually work? From the stories of my clients and the many hundreds of people who have been through the Complete Anger Management System, the answer to this question is clearly yes. I believe that for most people, completing an online anger management program is a more effective way to learn how to manage your anger than attending face-to-face sessions. Recently, I came across research which confirms this. This research was conducted by the Center for Psychiatry Research at the Karolinska Institute in Sweden and was called the Anger Study. In the Anger Study, researchers worked with 234 participants, all of whom had significant anger issues. These participants were randomly assigned to a 4-week online anger management program. At the end of these 4 weeks, participants reported significantly lower levels of anger and aggression, especially for participants who experienced high levels of anger at the start of the study. These researchers concluded that even a 4-week online anger management program can effectively reduce anger problems. So, as you can see, there is also scientific evidence suggesting that online anger management programs are very effective in helping people control their anger, often in just 4 weeks or less. If you think it is time to learn how to control your anger and would like to learn more about my comprehensive online anger management program, the Complete Anger Management System, please visit my website, angersecrets.com. Okay, there you have it, episode 13 of the Anger Secrets podcast. Do online anger management programs work? Thanks for listening to today's episode, and be sure to tune in next week to learn 3 powerful steps to transform your relationship. If you found this episode helpful, please follow this podcast and head over to your favorite podcast app and leave a rating and review. This will help other people struggling with anger find and benefit from this show. Remember, for a free training on how to control your anger, visit angersecrets.com/training. And finally, remember, you can't control other people, but you can control yourself. I'll see you in the next episode. Take care.
The Anger Secrets podcast is for general informational purposes only, and does not constitute the practice of counseling, psychotherapy, or any other professional health service. No therapeutic relationship is implied or created by this podcast. If you have mental health concerns of any type, please seek out the help of a local mental health professional.